So this is the wonderful world of Minecraft. This is a new thing for me. I have two different series kind of things I do now, which I stream, which is I do I stream from a private server that a friend and I run, as well as a server that's run by the Rooster Teeth community, and that's a really big one too, and that's got like hundreds of people on it. It's ridiculous. I'm dialing it back a little. Today I'm going to start kind of a tutorial series, kind of like a Minecraft for Dummies thing. I'm starting a brand new world in survival, and I figured, like let's go through just kind of step by step and, show you guys exactly how to survive in the world. If you, are way past basics, then this might not be something you'd be interested in. So just go find another video to watch. But I think this will be fun. I literally just spawned in. This is where I spawned, this little square right here. I don't even know where I'm at. Like, yeah, random coordinates. Press E to open your inventory. That's going to be annoying until I do it, so let's just do that. Congratulations. Okay. The bonus chest is on, so I can hop down here. When you generate a new seed, you can have the option of turning on a bonus chest. All it does is gives you a little chest to start with. I kind of got gypped because they're supposed to give me like 4 torches, and since it's on the side of a mountain, I only get 2. Wait, what the heck? How did I just pick up a torch? Okay, I'm really confused. Maybe they are there. They're just like buggy. I don't know. Okay, so we have lots of axes. Let's burn through the wood ones first, and then plenty of wood. Okay. Cool. And then we'll grab this. I always forget this too, is that one of the big things, like, take the shit with you, you might as well. Like, it's good stuff. Hey, Piggy. I try to just get started, but it looks like we're almost to noon, so I do have to get going here. The point of Minecraft is to just kind of, like, survive, monsters come out at night, so you have to be wary, make a house, build, mine, all that jazz. I'm curious here. Is this like a bug, or... Yeah, because that should be down. I guess the chunk didn't like quite load right or something. There's resources down here, so I definitely want to go down there. I guess the first thing we'll do is we'll hop down here, since it's right here. And then we have pig friends. And then I'm assuming this goes to like a cave or something. Yeah, it does. Okay, so, and the lighting is a little wonky. There is a skeleton down there though, so let's not... Oh, there's a cave that way too. Okay. So step 1 is you need to make, a crafting table. So let's... sorry, I'm kind of checking my windows and making sure everything works correctly. Yeah, first thing is make a crafting table. To make a crafting table, you need planks of wood. You can get planks of wood from any kind of wood. In our chest, we started with some oak wood and some acacia wood. Either one works, it doesn't matter. All you need is some planks. So you can left-click on here, and you grab the whole stack. And then once you have it up, you can let go of your mouse, and then you right-click on a spot, and you'll drop one. If you left-click, you'll drop the whole stack. And then you can just left-click to drop the whole thing, left-click to drop, right-click there to do this, that kind of stuff. But we need planks to make a crafting table. So let's do that there. You see 1 wood makes 4 planks. So we'll take that out. If I hold shift and click, it'll automatically drop it down. So now I have 4 planks. And to make a crafting table, you just do 4 planks in this little square like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Crafting table. So put that down on our hotbar. Let's move that up there so it's out of the way. And then the hotbar is binded to your scroll wheel, which is or you could just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's hit 4, and let's place down our very first crafting table. I believe we get an achievement for using it. So you notice the difference between your little crafting here and the crafting here is that you have a 9 square thing. And this one can make anything in the game once you have a crafting table. So anything that can be crafted will fit in this 3x3 square. The first thing I want to do is we need a pick to start mining some of this out. I need a wood pick to get some cobblestone, and then I can make a stone pick with the cobblestone I get. So the first thing I need to do is I need to make a pick. I'm going to start with a wooden one because that's all I can do. So to make a wooden pick, picks basically are made of two elements. They're made of sticks, and then the material the pick's made out of, and it's in a shape where stick, stick, and then materials across here. Okay? Now, just like with the crafting table, you need planks for this. So let's drop one in here, and then it works the same way as the table, so you can go ahead and shift-click that there. We need sticks, too. So how you make sticks is we actually need to do this and this. So sticks, you take two planks and you stack them on top of each other, and you'll get sticks. So I'm going to shift-click and get all the sticks out of there. And then I'm going to do this one more time because I actually need more. I'm going to shift-click, and it actually stacks on top of what's already in your inventory, too. So let's grab this with my left-click, and then we'll use my right-click to lay down a couple sticks there. I'll left-click and use my right-click to lay down sticks there. And then we'll left-click back that down. So we'll grab a wooden pickaxe. So we'll grab that, place that down in our hotbar. So now we have a pick. Now, again, oh, hey Dingo, what's up? The goal of a pick, too, is just, it's in mind. It's kind of the whole fucking point of the game. So, here we are. Hello, Piggy. You're so just in tune with what I'm doing. We are pissing away daylight, so let's go. I want the iron over there. I want the coal that's right there. I want the iron there. A wood pickaxe is not going to do that. So we need a stone pickaxe. And all you need to get to use a stone pickaxe is 3 cobblestone. Now, this is a stone block. But once you break a stone block, if you notice, it changed the way it looked. Now you have a cobblestone block. You hit E to open your inventory. Inventory. Okay, so we need at least 3 of those because it's the same layout as every pick. It's always the 2 sticks and then 3 of whatever type of pick it is. And there's, I believe, 5 types of picks you can make. You can make a wooden pick, a stone pick, a gold pick, an iron pick, and a diamond pick. But yeah, right now our resources allow us to make a stone pick. So we need at least 2 more cobble. So let's grab a couple more. And hopefully we don't piss off anyone else. I'm actually just going to grab a decent amount because I'm also going to need some materials to block off these walls. Because when night falls, we're going to have to deal with some monsters. So, and again, I don't know why that water hasn't come down, but I'm kind of getting antsy about it. So I'm going to grab enough, and I don't really mind using, if you notice, if you look down at my hotbar at my little pick, which is in my 4th slot, you'll notice that there's a green little bar on it, and that's like the durability of the pick. You'll notice I'm using it up fairly quickly, and I've only mined like 12, 13 pieces of cobble up, so wood picks don't last very long. Honestly, I'm just kind of using it up because I'm not going to keep it. This is the only wood pick I'll ever make. There will always be stone to grab. That resource will always be there. So, again, yeah, I'm just kind of making a space I can bunker into if need be for the night. Ideally, starting off, if you notice my food and health hasn't gone down at all yet. They're still full. Above my hotbar down at the base, you'll see the 10 hearts and the 10 little, like, I guess I'd say meat pops. I don't know. They look like little popsicles made of meat, like chicken legs or something. I don't know. A lot of running and jumping gets your food down a lot, so I'm trying not to sprint, and I'm trying not to go too nuts. I'm just getting materials that I need. So now I can make some actually useful tools. So let's get out all the wooden stuff that I'm not going to use. Luckily, in my beginning bonus chest, they gave me a stone axe, so I actually don't need to do that. I'm going to need more sticks to make these tools. So let's go ahead and plop 2 more down here. Got more sticks, and up to 6 sticks. And if I hold down my left mouse button here and then drag, it distributes everything you have in whatever blocks that you put them over. So if I grab these again and click and drag, see, now it's 3 and 3, and I do this. Now it's 2, 2, and 2. I do this, and since it can only be divisible so many times, it's just 1. I can do that, and then it'll say 0 because I'm out of sticks. It's a really cool tool. It's actually newer. It's not super old. We're just going to do that. So there's a couple tools I want to make. I want to make another pickaxe. I'd like to make a shovel for dirt, sand, and that kind of stuff. And I really need a sword. So let's grab my cobblestone. I'm just grabbing the whole stack because I can just right-click up here, and I won't put down the whole stack. So 1, 2, 3. Now you notice I have extra sticks here. If I hold shift and click here, it used the sticks it needed and it left the other sticks there. So I can take this pick, and now that's ready to go. A shovel, the design for a shovel is actually just one right there. And there's a shovel. You didn't know you could drag? Oh, dragging is awesome. It's so fast. Then to make an axe, it's actually just this pattern. But I already have one, so I'm not going to make one right now. The other thing I want to make is a sword, so let's pull this stick out and drop a cobble there, and that's the design for a sword, is stick, cobble, cobble. I usually keep my sword here. The way that you have your hotbar laid out is obviously up to you, so eventually once the game gets going, I usually have a pick, shovel, axe, and then over here I have sword, bow. Usually I have food or torch. Food or torch, they kind of alternate here. It looks like... Okay, well that's not good. I need shelter, like, ASAP. So let's grab this cobblestone I made. And, I don't know, let's just make myself a little hole I can hide in. I don't need a lot of space, honestly. Like, just enough to get me through the night. Like, so, let's just... See, I just have this little alcove and a little bit of space to get through. I can put down some torches, because I had a couple from the bonus chest. One thing I wish I had right now was a door, and I can go make one quick. I just need to be careful because my crafting table's all the way over there. And I actually might grab it and bring it in here because it's a little dangerous. So let's use my axe. Now, axes are best used on wood, and a crafting table made out of wood, I can pick that up pretty quickly. So let's grab that and head back into our little hole. Let's go back to 5, which is where it popped in, and we'll set it back down. And yeah, I need a door, so we're going to take... Now, door is one of those things where it's made out of wood, but you can use any wood you want. You can combine woods, too. So I actually do have enough, because you need 6 planks in a pattern that's like this. It's a tall rectangle. Now, even if I do this, and turn that all to planks, I'm still short one. But if I grab one of these acacia woods, grab those out, I can actually, and watch, I'll do the click and drag. So I got the 5, and then I'm going to left-click here and right-click there to put one more in. And the door still works, so any combination of wood here will work. Now that's universal with doors, crafting tables, chests, all that kind of stuff. That works fine. So we'll grab our wooden door out. And the way you set down a door is you just right-click on the floor, as long as it's in your hotbar where you need it. So I'm going to click right there, and now we've got a door. I know on higher difficulties, certain things can break down doors. Zombies can bust down doors if you're playing on hard. I think I'm on normal, so they can't break this down. So I am completely safe. As far as enemies go, there's a lot of different ones. There's zombies, which... The mechanics of zombies, their AI isn't super smart. Their basic focus is just to go after you. It's actually easy to trick them into falling into lava, things like that. But the tricky thing about zombies is once you hit one, it alerts every zombie in the area that you're there. So that's the trickiest part with zombies, is that they beeline for you. And zombies will randomly have gear on them. Sometimes we're wearing hats and stuff and maybe carrying a sword. It's a little random. The other mobs we have to deal with are skeletons. That's the big one. We saw one of those before, and actually I bet you that's a little dangerous. Probably shouldn't even be doing this. And you right-click on this to open it and close it, by the way. There's going to be a lot of that where I'll forget to say something. Skeletons shoot bows. They shoot bow and arrow. And if I remember there being one down here, so I have to be really careful. Because if he sees me, he will follow me out, because it's safe enough for him at this time of night. Okay. I don't see him. The tricky thing about the mechanics of skeletons is that a skeleton, the closer you are to it, the faster it shoots. And it'll cycle through more and more arrows quicker and quicker. That's dangerous, and it gets pretty dangerous pretty quick. So, You got to be really careful. And even me exploring this right now is probably not the smartest, but I'm going to wait to daylight to actually mine all that because I don't want to get snuck up on. But those are the mechanics of zombies and skeletons. And the one thing that zombies and skeletons have in common is when daylight hits, if they're caught out in the sun, they'll burn to death. And that's always entertaining to watch. So another big kind of evil, nasty you have to fight is called a creeper. And that's it's this green little thing. It's kind of hard to explain. It looks like a pole with little feet. It's green and spotted, and they're basically walking bombs. So when a creeper gets close enough to you that it can do damage, it'll basically kamikaze and blow itself up and do damage to you. Without any armor on, if a creeper is right next to you, as you can see I have no armor on. Without any armor on, if a creeper is right next to you, a creeper can probably one-shot you with one explosion. It kind of sucks. Once you have armor on, it takes a little bit more, but they're still pretty dangerous. And not only do they hurt you, but they also destroy stuff in the environment. So stone is obviously a little stronger than wood, but if this was made out of, like, let's say wood, and he came in and managed to find his way inside of this and blew up, he'd probably blow up all the walls. So this, I don't know if he'd blow up exactly, but the other dangerous thing about creepers is that they do not burn in sunlight. So if there's any still around when daylight hits, you have to take care of them. The best strategy I've learned for fighting them is don't. No. You want to use a bow and arrow if you can. Keep your distance. Pick them off before they get too close to set themselves off. If they start to kind of sizzle, you still have a chance to kind of get rid of them. You can, if you kind of crit them and knock them back and then back up at the same time, you can knock them far enough back that they'll reset and then start pursuing you again. Do that like 3 or 4 times with a stone sword, and you'll probably kill them. I'll probably have to do that here before I end up getting a better weapon. So I'm like, oh, okay. So first example of creeper killing, we're going to run and hit and back up. And run and hit and back up. And run and hit and back up. And we have killed our first mob. So the little green orbs here are experience balls. And then that is gunpowder. Creepers, since they're basically bombs, drop gunpowder. And then if you look at the little bar down here, that's my experience bar. When this fills up, a little 1 will pop up right here. And it fills up again, a 2. You use levels to do enchanting, which is way down the road. So, what up, Piggy? So that was our first kill. Exciting. They changed the game a while back, and I'm looking at my stream is kind of cutting in and out, but they changed the game a while back. Before, to sprint, you'd double tap your forward key, and then you'd sprint forward. And if you're sprinting at something, you'll knock it back farther when you hit it with your weapon. They changed it where now you can set a key binding, so you can set a key to sprint. But I never really did it, and I'm used to doing the double tap, so I'm not really changing it. So I will be continuing to do the double tap instead of sprinting like with another button. So it works for me, and I haven't had many issues with it. I feel like maybe like doing like parkour stuff, it'd be a little easier, but I haven't had any issues, so I'll just do this old-fashioned way, I guess. But yeah, when you get that sprint hit, the knockback is enough, and if you back up immediately, you'll be safe. Did you hear that? I heard something. I don't know. I thought I heard something. Maybe I'm a little delusional. Let's jump around here. It looks like the sun's finally coming up. Now I know I heard something there. Whoa, hello. So that's a zombie. It's almost daylight, so the second the sun comes out, he's gonna burn. I wonder if I can get him up and... Oh, this is like a dead end. That was not very smart. I can go up this way, I know that. If I can get him to kind of follow me... Yep, now he's burning. So yeah, sun's finally out and he burns. Okay, and you see my XP went up, and I got some, looks like rotten flesh. It is a zombie after all. I mean, okay. Did you hear that? It's like... That's what it sounded like. I don't know. I can't really make the noise. I believe it was an Enderman. That's another nasty guy to deal with. They're some of the rarest mobs to deal with. Endermen, they're really tall. They're kind of like Slender Man. No way, right? They teleport around. You hit them, and usually they actually teleport away and then pursue you, and they teleport all over the place and make it really hard to kill them. The one thing is if you actually make eye contact with them, they will beeline on you, and they will focus on you until something happens. The one trick with Endermen is actually opposed to having an issue with sunlight, they actually have an issue with water. If it rains, every drop of water makes them spaz, and they teleport all over the place, and they can't stop. If they accidentally teleport into a lake, they'll get hurt and teleport again. And the one thing is that if they teleport into water while they're actually focused on you, like their goal right now is to kill you, and they accidentally teleport into water, it resets their focus. So it's an easy way to kind of lose an Enderman's focus if you're not trying to kill him, you just want to get away. Typically, I found myself actually wanting to kill the Endermen, so I want to fight them in open areas so they'll actually, focus on me. Okay, so it's daylight. That's still buggy. Not sure why. We've gotten a couple kills. We've survived our first night. Let's get this iron and coal that we found. So this is an iron ore block. And the reason I needed a cobblestone pick was because, one, it's faster. And two, if you don't use the right pick, sometimes you'll mine it and you'll just break it. You won't actually get anything from it. So I don't know the specifics on all of those, but I always just, the second you can get a stone pick, get a stone pick. I know using a stone pick you can mine iron and coal no problem. So that's good, is because we can go right to starting to get some fuel. Let's get that mined down. Grab that. I got kind of lucky that we spawned in here because there's stuff right nearby. I think I'm actually going to jump up here. We'll get this out of the way too. We got some more. Coal's weird because it's either in a giant vein of like more than you'd like realize, or there's like one block and it's irritating. I think that's all of it though. Okay, so we've picked up some coal. Here's some coal. And some iron ore. Now, as ore, iron is useless. Iron it's not going to do us any good as ore. What we need is iron ingots. We can use iron ingots to build things. But to get the ore to an ingot, we need to smelt it. So to smelt, we actually need to go back to our crafting table. To smelt, you need a furnace. Now, to make a furnace, you actually make a box around the outside here of cobblestone. So you remember before I showed you if you left click and hold, you will fill in with every block that you can as long as it's still even. So that would make us the ideal amount, which is 2 furnaces, because there's 2 in each one with 6 extra pieces. But right now, I only need 1. So I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to use a right click. So I'm going to right click and drag. And it only leaves a 1 behind. And that works everywhere. I can do that here too. I can do that down in my hotbar, all that stuff. So now we have a furnace. Let's grab that. Put it in our hotbar by switching those. Switch to that one. We'll set down a furnace. Now, the way this furnace works is pretty simple. You need fuel to cook something, and this is what you'll get. It's pretty simple. What do you use for fuel? Well, wood is fuel. I mean, you can cook things with wood. Let's get rid of all these wooden tools we'll never use again. So the first thing is let's start smelting all this iron ore. So we'll take the iron ore, which is what we're actually going to be smelting. And I don't know, let's get rid of this pick. So immediately the pick is going to turn into that. You'll see it's burning down, and that's how much you're going to get out of it. I'm also not going to need this axe, so I'll put that in there ready to go for once that runs out. You see it's burning real quick. We only got 1 ingot out of that. That axe is going to go pretty fast, so let's actually put in another axe. Again, the wood tools, you're never going to use them. Not after that first initial thing, so I have no problem getting rid of them. And it looks like we're going to get, yep, so we got 3. And if you notice, I got more XP from that. Smelting and then pulling the things out gives you more XP. There's a lot of ways to get XP. We'll go over them as we get to them. But so we have 4 left. We need more fuel. Coal is obviously a great fuel. I don't want to use coal yet, and here's why. You notice that like one axe cooked like one thing, and like one nasty broken pick cooked like one thing. One coal does 8 things. The thing is, once I put the coal in here, it's gone. It is now just this fire animation, and it will try to cook 8 things. If there's not 8 things in here, it'll just keep going. So I'd rather save half this coal until I have 8 things to do. So I'm actually going to hold on to that for now. And instead, I'm going to use the 3 iron I have to make an iron pickaxe. Oh, you know what? I'm out of sticks. So let's grab that back. Make some more sticks. And again, you can make sticks with any kind of wood. Let's put some sticks in. And then we'll do a right-click drag. I have an iron pick. Now, why am I making an iron pick when I already have a stone pick? Again, the same difference as before. It's faster. It's more durable. But here's the thing, is that a stone pick cannot mine diamonds. It cannot mine gold. It cannot mine redstone. It cannot mine lapis. It cannot mine emerald. It will literally sit there and destroy the stuff. If you actually go through and sit there long enough to mine it out, you will not get any of the stuff. So an iron pick can mine all of that. So you want an iron pick. I'm not going to use it right away, but if I run into any of that stuff, I want to have it on hand. So let's have that there, ready to go, if we do find some stuff. Okay, so we've made it through our first successful night. It's just past noon. I guess we could venture a little down this hole and just see what we can see. I don't want to go too far. It's really dark. I do have another torch, so let's lay that down. Ooh, we got more iron. That's good. Let's grab that. And iron very rarely comes in just one. More often than not, you're going to see multiple. So let's kind of break out around this. I'll grab all that. Oop, there's even more. Nice. Oh, man, this is great. This is a big vein. Okay, awesome. I did kind of bust these stairs up, so I'm actually going to grab some of my cobblestone. Because you can replace cobblestone. And let's just place it down like that, so we still have like a functional staircase going down here. Now, if you look, this was the same as this, but once I mined it, it turned it into cobblestone. So, just be wary of that when you mine something out. Like if you really like this wall, you like the way it looks, you're moving in. If you can avoid mining it, do it, because if you mine it out, it's going to look like that. Okay, so we'll head a little farther down, and I think, oh man, wow, my game is, it just had a conniption. What just happened? That was amazing. I think we found a dead end. But that's okay. Let's head back. It's really dark, it's hard to tell. Let's see how much daylight we have left. You can usually tell by the sun, but I can't really see it, so it tells me we're almost out. It's right there. Let's take a peek down that other cave over here. Just kind of looking around, getting my bearings right now. We'll head down these. Your jump height is 1 block, unless you have things to manipulate it, but I don't. So jump height's 1 block, so you always have to make sure you have 1 block to jump up onto. Head down this way. I'm not seeing much, and it's getting really dark down here. And I'm out of torches. Let's make more torches. A torch is really easy to make, and you can actually do it in your own personal crafting table. 1 stick and 1 coal get you 4 torches. Let's put that there. We'll just scroll wheel through and